My name is Nikki Balfour. I'm a local to the Okanagan artist. I've been painting for about 14 years, and my style I would describe as abstract expressionism. This is actually the painting behind me that will be in the auction. So I typically work in blues, and for this one, I challenged myself to do something a bit stormier with some reds and yellow, which aren't typically my natural color, but it's really beautiful with rusty tones. I am a self-taught artist. I first started my business back in 2006. I had never really painted before, but I decided one day that I wanted to try it. And when I found painting, I just fell in love with it instantly. I grew up here, so being surrounded by lakes, that's, I think, why water appears in my work a lot. I also have, these in the horizon line, I typically have, like the flow of a mountain. And it might look subtle and abstract, but I just love that the line work in our mountains, in our valley. This one I would say is definitely more Okanagan. To me, I see the mountain range, the light along the water, and just the darker palette, I feel like is kind of a stormy day in the Okanagan. I typically do brighter, bolder color palettes. So I actually started this series called Abstract Expressionism. This particular painting is number 6 from the series, and you can see all the other ones on my site. They're very different than, I would say, my regular, what I typically produce. I painted this a couple years ago. It's 36 by 36, so it's a beautiful size. I wanted to explore a stormy sky, stormy kind of day. And then, after a storm, when the light comes out, it's just this glow over the lake, shimmering over the lake. So that is the effect I wanted to achieve. There's so many hiking trails around where I am. And so all year I'm hiking and taking photos, multiple photos of the same thing, because I just love the color palettes that I'm surrounded by. I often call my approach to painting like dancing on canvas. It's very, freestyle and flowy, and there's a lot of movement. And so I can't help but have the things I'm going through come out in my art. I feel like art has given me a voice I never knew I had. And, I hope to do this for many years in the future. I have an attachment to Vernon because that's where I grew up. So that is why I'm participating in this. There's just something exciting about being a part of something online, because this is something new we're trying, and seeing how much money we can raise.